One health check. 4 hours. Total peace of mind. Beacon Hospital's Health Check is Ireland's only advanced health screening programme with results delivered on the same day. This is modern medicine. This is Beacon Hospital. Book your Beacon Health Check today at beaconhospital.ie.
Hello and welcome. Today Mondello plays host to the prestigious Leinster Trophy. We have a busy programme lined up today and we'll get straight to the action.
So, SEAT Supercup Ireland on the grid. 300 brake horsepower, paddle shift gearboxes, some of the top drivers in the country, factory built touring cars. Shane Murphy starts on pole position, John Farrelly alongside him. Then it's young Sam Mansfield, sensation of the class, new champion Rod McGovern, Eric Holstein, Barry English, Luca Fuilon and Brian Berry.
A great start from Shane Murphy. He blasts off the line, being followed by Mansfield, and already you have Eric Holstein trying to muscle his way through on the inside down to Mobile Corner.
Yeah, Holstein had to back out of that one or he would have been in over that famous line. I think he was muscled in a little bit, but it's Murphy leading this one. Hot Rod World Champion out in the lead of the SEATs, Matt. On board now with Holstein, has to back out of that from Mansfield, and that's Farrelly right round the outside. Nothing Holstein can do, so a little bit of work for the reigning champion now.
Mansfield is second, and it looks like McGovern is third. Holstein is fourth, looking for an opportunity through. Barry English, I think, is fifth. They disappear from view and come back towards us then into drive guard corner.
Still, Murphy, Mansfield, Farrelly, Holstein in fourth place. Watch out for him then, McGovern going through. Luca Fuilon, the 98 FM DJ, not going too badly on his debut in these cars as well.
Well, yes, so it is, Leo, but the SEATs, I think the start worked reasonably well. It was complicated from the organisers' point of view, but it seems to have worked reasonably well. Shane Murphy is out in front. He's capitalised on his pole position and he leads now as they come back in to Bahrain's Benz, but it's Sam Mansfield keeping him honest. And then it got back to Rod McGovern.
Let's watch that from on board. Farrelly had to back out of that move. A switch back, you can't do that when Holstein's behind you. He's up the inside, slight contact. He goes by and brings Rod McGovern with him.
Through the left-hander for McGovern. Then Eric Holstein is next up, being followed by Barry English. Then we have Brian Berry and Luca Fuilon doing a great job at his debut in SEATs. Track a little bit more forgiving for him today. Oh, and meanwhile Barry English comes in the pit, so he's forced to retire.
Holstein up to third place now. That's the mover in this one.
In fact, he's not. He looked like he was in the pits, and then he just went up and did a pirouette at Southside. So apologies about that. It looked like he was coming in the pit road.
Holstein now up to third place and very much a man to move. He's up to second place now. He's down the inside of Mansfield. Holstein's got a point to prove. He's been driving that other car he wasn't happy with at the start of the year as they tried to develop it. But he's on fire in the Jonathan Files car, and he just fired it down the inside of Mansfield for second place. He's now up to second, and next on this list is the Hot Rod World Champion. Somebody, Barry English has reversed into the gravel there and just bogged down. I don't know why.
A lot of steam out of his car. Obviously, it was overheating. I think the rescue car is on track. So this Shane Murphy, in fairness to him, is acting as the safety car, which is a good idea. Mansfield then there in third. Then Rod McGovern is in fourth. Farrelly is fifth, with Berry sixth. And Fuilon seventh, while the car's just waiting to get Barry English's car hooked up there at Southside Corner. Well, the good news is the teleporter not required for Barry English's car has been towed.
To say it's now getting back up to somewhere near racing speed.
But certainly Shane Murphy didn't put a foot wrong through all that. He played a blinder out there. But now he's got Eric Holstein up on him, and there we got Rod McGovern there making a move on Sam Mansfield. Mansfield caught napping as Rod McGovern gets through. McGovern now going to try and move on Holstein.
Oh, Sam Mansfield back down the inside of McGovern. Now look at this, and they're side by side, and a little bit of contact, but he gets back in behind him. Mansfield just shows no respect to these more experienced racers, and he's now having a go back for that third place. But Holstein is the man on the move here. McGovern will want to win because he's the new champion, but Holstein's been the man on form all weekend, and here he comes. They're only starting to race now, surely. In fact, Matt, they hadn't gone by. It's wave green.
Yeah, I think there might be a little bit of a bit of a Stewart's inquiry about this particular one, because they actually, now they were okay to have gone quickly, but they couldn't actually overtake him past the green flag, is my understanding. But
I think you're probably right.
I've been wrong in the past, just once or twice.
Haven't we all? And now Holstein, you can see by the body language of Holstein's car, Matt, he's pushing it on, he's getting on the power early, making the diff do the work, the car giving a little twitch on the way out of the corner. But Shane Murphy has been superb all year in the self-run car. He's a hot rod world champion, he's highly, highly talented. But Holstein has won everything here at Mondello Park. He's won the SEAT Championship, the Punto Bar Championship, the Irish Touring Car Championship. He's hugely talented and hugely competitive, and it will be very, very hard for even Shane Murphy to stay ahead of Holstein in this one.
Yeah, look at the smoothness of Holstein. Look at the way he's getting away now. And Rod McGovern has managed to get by Sam Mansfield yet again. Farley now behind Mansfield on this occasion, so to say it's really pulling it all out of the bag. But Shane Murphy doing a great job to stay ahead of Eric Holstein. Holstein closed on him a little bit under braking down at 7A and 7B. Tries to get the power on early as he exits the right-hander, then come back up to Bahrain's Benz. But Murphy certainly knows he's there, but he just kind of closed that gap. There's about a 3 or 4 car gap between the two.
Oh, Mansfield, a massive four-wheel drift into Bahrain's Benz. Holds onto it superbly, but it cost him time on the way out, and Farley has pounced. Mansfield sits around the outside though and hangs onto it. But the battle at the front is intriguing because it's by no means a rollover from Shane Murphy. He's got the head down, he's not even defending just yet. Look at that, high and wide, I don't care who you are. It's going to take the racing line, says Murphy. All the track on the way out, but Holstein a little bit later with an apex and quicker on the way out. Right under his back wing, a better exit from the final corner, and he's right with him. Now Murphy has to defend. Holstein knows it, goes right then left. Hard on the brakes, down through that paddle shift box to second gear now. Murphy with Holstein again with that late apex, and again with a better exit, beginning to pile the pressure on, Matt. Oh, Holstein turns in a bit early, runs out of road on the exit, right over the curbs, right over the grass, lucky to keep it out of the barrier that time. That's cost him a lot of time. It will have also put a lot of soil and muck on his tyres, and that's going to cost him time. So he's just got a lap. I don't think he's going to do it. Even Eric Holstein. Mansfield still in third place, in fourth place, Farrelly in fifth. Berry, I think it is, next up. Indeed it is. Holstein fastest lap of 49.4. Shane Murphy 49.69. So Holstein only 3/10 quicker. He's not going to make that up in this lap.
I don't think he's going to make that up on this run, Leo.
I don't think so, Matt. It's looking very good for the World Hot Rod Champion Shane Murphy in the Turvas gas car, helped out by Niall Quinn, a newcomer to the championship this year. They run the car themselves. They've done a super job. Got one of the quickest guys in the class trying to chase him down now. Eric Holstein in this ex-Jonathan Files car, going superbly. Won the first race, looking for a win, but that small mistake has cost him dear. And Shane Murphy not putting a foot wrong. Can he possibly get his first SEAT Supercup Ireland win? So we should have one more lap to run after this one. Shane Murphy with the head down, no mistakes from him. Holstein was piling the pressure on, but he's dropped right back. He will be on a charge though, and if there's another lap, we can possibly get up to the back wing of Shane Murphy's car. But Murphy making absolutely no mistakes here. Superb stuff from him.
Holstein is in second, but not able to close the gaps. Rod McGovern, who's in third. Mansfield is fourth. Farley is fifth. Still not seeing a checker flag. There's going to be one more in this. 4 seconds to go. Just right on the money. They get one more lap. Bit of a reprieve there for Eric Holstein if he had intentions of trying to close that gap, but it doesn't look like he's got the firepower he needs to get by Shane Murphy this morning.
So the checker flag definitely washed iron and prepared now, Matt. The timer down to, it just says 1 lap to go, so they're on the final lap. And Holstein not managing to bridge that gap. If anything, I think maybe McGovern getting a little bit closer. I wonder, did Holstein cook his front tyres? Yeah, he's slower. He's well slower, Matt.
Well, it just went off after his very fastest lap, and he really did throw everything at the lap.
He's struggling now. 49.6 last time round for Murphy. 51 dead for Holstein, and 49.4 faster than both of them for McGovern. Holstein has fastest lap, but he's not doing those times anymore.
So it's still Shane Murphy holding on to a very good lead over Eric Holstein, with Rod McGovern in third. Mansfield is in fourth. Then we have Farley in fifth, and a gap back to Brian Berry, who's sixth, with Luke O'Foyle on a very credible seventh for a newcomer to this class. But as they come out of Southside for the last time, it's Shane Murphy who leads right from pole. Shane Murphy comes, takes the checker flag. Shane Murphy takes the win. Eric Holstein home in second. Rod McGovern in third. Sam Mansfield in fourth after an interesting race for him. Farley fifth. Brian Berry home in sixth. And Luke O'Foyle now exits outside, a little bit back off the rest, but nonetheless a very impressive drive from him, Leo.
Yeah, great to see Luke off wheel, and we get a great vlog out of this. He's really good. Luke's very good for Irish motorsport. He makes great video blogs or vlogs. But Shane Murphy, great to see him. World Hot Rod Champion and now SEAT Supercup race winner. So great stuff from him.
So Eric, you started on 5th on the grid and you came 2nd. Tell us about the race.
Well, it was always going to be tough. There's no dopes in this class. They're all quick. And I knew once Rod or Shane or Sam or any of them got out in front, it was game over. You're never going to catch them here. There's not enough difference. So I think I had the legs of Shane and I dropped the wheel on the grass and it just sucked me off and that was it. There was no chance of catching him. So probably my own doing. Should have been one better. But anyway, I'm delighted with it. So look forward to next year.
Everything was all right under control until the safety car came out. It's the first time I've been on a circuit with a safety car. So I wasn't 100% sure what was the protocol, but I slowed the pace down and Eric kept me honest the whole way, but he had a little bit of a moment out the back and it gave me a breather towards the end, and thanks to the team, they did an excellent job with the car. They worked hard all weekend, so it's nice to get a win out of it.
That's it from us from a busy day here in Mondello Park. We are already looking forward to the Leinster Trophy 2018. For more coverage, join us as always on irishmotorsport.tv.